Your girl may be on a budget, but I'll be damned if I don't say it. I got a few minutes to talk about it, so let's go. I'm still using my Project Pan 2026 week 4 basket. I have not uploaded the video for this because I can't even get my thoughts together, but I'm going to work on it because I'm determined to stay consistent. Now that that's out the way, let's talk about what I use for my look for today. So I started off today's look by priming my eyes with this base, which is the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. This is my favorite all-time base. It's about time for me to get another one. Next, I use a few different palettes and another single by MAC. So I started off with this Too Sweet Bonbons palette. This palette still smells good because I've taken care of it. And I used 3 different shades for today's look. So I started off with this beautiful brown shade. You know I have a thing for browns. It's one of those warm browns with a little red to it. This is called Bordeaux. And then next on my mobile lid, I use some of this beautiful Cotton Candy, that's the actual name of the shade, on the majority of my lid. Then in the very corner of my eye, I use Sprinkles, which is a real pretty light pink shade. To blend the sprinkles into Cotton Candy, I went into this Sleek palette. This is their Sunset 568 palette, and I use one of the pink, I swear if he starts that garbage. So I use this pink sparkly shade right here just to marry the sprinkles with the Cotton Candy. There's no name for it, but it's just a soft shimmery pink, and it's not as light as Sprinkles, but it's not quite as dark as Cotton Candy. And then to blend out the shadows all around my eyes so I wouldn't get that harsh line, I use MAC Saddle. This is one of my favorites for blending. Now, I did go in with my eyes to line and tight line a little bit with this Nicka K eyeliner. This is in brown, and it has its own sharpener, but I don't like to use it because I don't want it gunky. I'm not going to clean that out, so I just use a regular pencil sharpener. But I forgot to take my Allegra this morning, and so now I'm having a little reaction. I did go to take it, so hopefully it'll kick in before I get to full-blown sneezing. So I did use the palette, which was from my Project Pan 2026 basket for highlight, but I wanted to go full glam, so I went into this NARS Orgasm Trio. It has the blush for Orgasm. Ooh. And then it also has a highlighter and a contour. Now, I don't care for the contour because it's a cool shade. I did use some of it just because I'm trying to evenly use the pans that are in this palette. But I had to go in with my usual bronzer because I like a more warm look to my face. So from this trio, I used the highlighter, the blush, and again, I did use some of this contour. I didn't care for it, but it helped. 2 products for my lips today because I wanted most of the focus to be on my eyes. So I used this Yves Saint Laurent. This is called their Rouge Velours Shine number 47. It's a really super duper soft shade of pink, but it's in that kind of tea rose family that I like, but it's super light and it's creamy and smooth applying, and it has a little candy scent to it a little bit, but it goes on very smoothly. And I really wanted that lipstick to shine, but as you know, for black women, sometimes it'll make us look like we don't have any lips, but this one you can see it on me. But I did outline my lips just a little bit with this Nabi, I think this is chocolate. Yeah, this one is in chocolate. You can see next to the number 47 from Yves Saint Laurent, how soft that is, a shade next to it. So it's only giving it a little bit of definition without blinding out the lipstick from Yves Saint Laurent. That's my look for today. As usual, since I haven't done my nails, I didn't go into putting on my jewelry. I'm going to try and do that this week. I'm just going to be honest with you. I haven't really been feeling like doing makeup. It's like part of the necessity for me. I call it putting on my game face because it gets me ready for the day. This earring is giving me a headache, but it gets me ready for the day. I sit here and I listen to my music while I'm putting my makeup on, and it kind of gets me away from what all is going on because I'm finna get back into it later on. But I want a few moments just to me. And I know that there are people out here that are getting things taken from them to a degree that's extreme, but everything is relevant. So for my relevance, this is what I have to do to try to get through. So I hope everyone has a great day. Be beautiful and be good. Bye.